With an inspirational story, this 49-year-old nurse and mom is getting ready for her third More Fitness magazine half marathon. Good for her. But this time around, a little bit more is at stake than just crossing that finish line. It's a quest to survive.
In 2009, in December, I found I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And I was like, I don't have cancer. I don't have time for this. It's Christmas, you know. So I told the doctor, we'll have to deal with it after Christmas.
Caye McLaughlin went back to the doctor in January.
She said I needed to have a lumpectomy. We found out that it was more of an aggressive tumor and I had to have chemo.
And she had a bilateral mastectomy.
And then I ended up having 6 rounds of chemo with all the usual, you know, the hair falling out, everything. Once they say that word, cancer, you don't hear anything else after that. You never expect it to be you. You always think, you know, that it's going to be somebody else. You know, I'm a nurse, so I've had a lot of patients that have had cancer. And, like, you know, I always thought of helping them. I never thought it would be me that needed help.
Fortunately, Caye got a lot of help from her family and friends.
Like, I didn't even have to think. You know, people called me and said, I'm picking up your kids to take them here. And I'm like, okay. And, you know, every day at 5 o'clock, the doorbell would ring and somebody would walk in with dinner. But I found out that I just couldn't even carry a gallon of milk into the house, you know, after the chemo. Being tired, like that incredibly tired, is just something you can't even imagine. Sometimes if you look at it with a little bit of humor, it makes it bearable. My youngest daughter still lives at home, and she, you know, she would take me out. You know, I think that she thought it was like walking the dog, you know. Oh, I have to take Mom out for a walk now.
Caye plans to walk the More Fitness magazine half marathon for the 3rd time this year.
You know, I usually run and walk and run and walk, and this time I'm definitely walking the whole thing because I'm not up to the running yet.
And she's doing it on her own.
You know, you meet people along the way as you walk. There's a lot of women, and it's fantastic. You know, so much support. You know, as you're walking, there's this man that you see every year. He runs the whole thing backwards, and he has these clacker things. And he's like, come on, girls, keep running.
Caye finishes her last chemo treatment just before race day, a big milestone for this survivor.
It's like, when I finish this, I know that I will have survived this, the cancer.
Well, bravo, Caye.
That's right.
We will be cheering you over that finish line.
Every single step of the way. And you can also cheer Caye on too, April 3rd in Central Park.